You know who this is. Family, I would like to ask you to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, donate to me if you can. PayPal, Cash App, super thanks. Or you can just donate to me for the love of the game or to make something specific for you. Anyway, let's get into this video. First, I want to let you watch this clip. Here we go.
And you see that currently. I don't know if you're familiar with the ADOS
I
movement.
am. And they have adopted
Okay.
my book and they seem to
I
like
was
it, but
just
I'm
about
like,
to
but they
say that
So
clearly
they've
have not read
adopted your
it.
book
I was
They
going
have
to
not
say
read it.
that's
hardcore.
fascinating.
Yeah. So it's like if you have read my book, you know that I'm the opposite of ADOS.
Right.
If you just read the title, then it's like, oh yeah, she thinks that Black Americans are like better than Caribbeans and they shouldn't be here and getting reparations. It's like that is
Yeah.
absolutely not what I'm saying. Absolutely not what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
talking about how can we build coalitions because we have generations of Caribbeans who have been in this country. We have extra generations of African immigrants who are in this country. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
some
Indeed.
depending on where you live, some people are just like, all right, we Black, right? It makes more sense for all of us to
Yeah.
be together, safety in
Yeah.
numbers. Let's not try and like divvy it up. But if you live in a place like New York or Miami or even DC, where there is an abundance of folks, then of course, then I can rep my own identity. But
Sure.
in a
Sure.
lot of places, it's not advantageous to do that because it's like, well, it's the two of us in school. So like we're the Black kids and we're gonna stick together.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
at work, right?
As you heard, family, what did she say? People thought she was ADOS. Why was she saying I'm not them? I'm the opposite. You may think from just the title or just certain things from the surface level, you think I'm them, but I'm not them if you dig into it. This is what I was talking about with the co-opting of legitimate talking points about inter-community, inter-ethnic interactions in America. This is not new. What we talk about with this one versus that one goes back over 100 years. In fact, it go back to slavery with the old slave, the old enslaved person having to teach and interact with the newly enslaved person. This is not new. What you see here is people are accusing Amanda Seals of copying FBA when that's not true. The talking point of people who were outside of the Black community, whether they be Black immigrants, whether they be biracials, whether they be adopted by white people or adopted by a non-Black group, or they grew up in non-Black areas and they come back to the Black community with all this anti-Black talking points that don't make any sense that they got from white people. We have always had to let them know, like, hey, where you from? Hey, where you lived? This, that, and then break it down that they don't actually understand and know what they're talking about, and then try to educate and school them. What FBA and ADOS have done, they have adopted those talking points that they did not originate, and then they have bastardized them and used them to promote hate to the point where you had a whole conversation on X, Twitter, whatever, about whether Amanda Seals is FBA or not, or ADOS. And by ADOS, FBA meaning did she join a hate group? Because if you hearing what she said on the surface, I can't play it, but if you go and watch the clip, she was talking to the Angolan dude. On the surface, it sounds like some FBA stuff. But when you dig into it, you know it's not FBA. But on the surface, it does. So now you got FBA ADOS Freedman talking about she's still in their talking points. And you got other people asking whether did she join their hate group or not. All because of that. This is something I said was going to happen, and this is super dangerous. This is what happened